I see is icy, icy. All I see is icy, icy. Scotty Restoring Kicks, and all I see is icy, icy. Whoa.
What is up, guys? Now it is time for me to show you my customization of these shoes. Obviously, I only did one side of it right now, but I'm going to be showing you exactly what I did so you can replicate it and do the same thing that I did. So this is the shoe to start, pretty basic. To be honest, I wasn't a big fan of this part, which is why I did a lot with the heel. Besides that, I pretty much left a lot of the other parts, but you're going to see I repurposed some things that were on this and ended up putting it somewhere else and gluing it on. So this is the basic. There's the start. And this is the custom now. I went with the off-white Air. Put the swoosh on the side. I put Air all on the back. Had one with the off-white quotations. Put a reflective strip here and here. I outlined half the front in white. So there it is, guys. Look at the comparison real quick. There's the toe. We'll go to the side there. We'll go to the back. And we'll go this side. All right, big difference. Now, this style might not be for everyone. You might not like this style, but that's okay. If you don't want it, fine, you don't have to. I'm just gonna show you exactly what I did to get these. It didn't take me much, wasn't expensive, cheap. These shoes, I got at the Nike outlet a while ago for like 30 bucks. So I was like, why not try to customize them, make them look even cooler than they are. So I'm gonna walk you through everything that I did, and I am gonna show you some of it that I'm gonna do on this shoe. So let's go. All right, guys, so the first thing you need is an X-Acto knife, and you need to take out the back of this, kind of like what we did here. So here we go. See, guys, so now we took off the back, just like this one. What I use, again, is that X-Acto knife, cut around the edges and took the seam out, and then we did have some extra frays. You can see there's just some marks here. What I did with that is I took tweezers, and I plucked each one out, and then what you can do is paint over the white part here. I really don't care that much about this part. I did paint over a little bit. You can see on this one, the paint over top of it. So yeah. Now when doing these shoes, I wasn't able to get the complete back off of these. As you can see right here, I have a line around the outside. As you can see, same right here. What I did is I got as close as I could, and then I tucked it around, giving it a little round shape all the way around it. Adds a little accent to it, and it doesn't make it look bad. Looks like it was meant to be like that. So that's what I did with that. Now the next thing, what I did is you gotta create a stencil. This is my stencil I created. If you guys wanna learn how to create your own stencil, I can do that in an upcoming video. Just let me know in the comments if that's something you guys wanna see. So here is the stencil I made. It's the off-white Air with the quotation marks. Alright guys, so here's the first coat of the front. As you can see, it's not perfect. We have some places where it's not as rich. It's just the first coat. I am going to be going over that. Now I'm going to show you the stencil. Here's the stencil. Put some tape around it. Now what I'm going to do is start lining it up on the back once this has dried. So I'm going to put this one higher up. Let's see, go right about there. So tape it up, put it right there. Now what I'm using, now you might use other things. I might be doing this wrong. I don't know. But this is what's been working for me. I use one of these sponge brushes. So I'm trying to dip it in the paint. If I can find some paint in here. Yeah, there we go. And then again, I'm not doing the quotes because before I was having problems with that. I'm just gonna do the Air, and I go to angle at it, and I just dab it. So I'm just dabbing the paint on into each of those letters, the A, the I, and the R. And try not to, brush it or anything. I just dab it only because I don't want it to go under The stencil, again, this isn't a perfect stencil. This isn't one I bought or that's like perfectly sealed to it. So there is room for error. So that's why I'm trying to be careful and taking every precaution I can. So that's why I'm just dabbing at it. And this, all this is doing right now, all I'm focusing on is just giving it a base. And then I'm going to go in and freehand it and go over those spots. And I already did the ones with the quotations. These ones will not have them just because that's my design. So, all right, so there, that's it dabbed on there. Okay, again, you can still see some of the orange behind it. That's okay because we are going to be going over it. I'm just doing this, again, to be careful and so I don't go under anything. So I'm going to take it off. There it is, as you can see. Still got some spots where it needs to be hit, but the biggest thing is it's formed to the stencil. So nothing is wrong with it. All I have to do now is fill it in, go over it a couple coats, and then we'll be good. All right, guys, now for the final touch, we are gonna put those little accessories on here, things that we found from the shoe and other shoes, just like I have on this shoe. How I did this, I took some Gorilla Glue. Typically, I probably wouldn't use this. I would use that barge glue, but mine hasn't come in yet, and this does work. The only problem with it is sometimes you will get, some of the remnants will push out of it. However, if you just take your X-Acto knife, you can kind of cut it out and you won't see it. You don't see it on here. You can see a little bit maybe in here, but not much. So I wasn't really too worried about it. Again, this is just a little trial thing. So what I did is I put it on the Nike swoosh on this side. Now the clamp wouldn't get there, so what I did is I taped it just like that. And then on this side, I put the other one and I clamped it on. And right now I'm still waiting for this air to dry before I put on the back reflective piece right here. But what I will do is I'm going to glue it to that, and I'm going to take another clamp and I'm going to put it there. I let it sit for about an hour, and sometimes it's quicker than that, but I feel safer just to let it go for an hour. And once that hour is done, then we'll pretty much be complete. The last thing I got to do is put that finisher on. Just so we know this thing doesn't wash away or anything like that, just to protect it a little bit more. And then we will be done, and I will be giving you guys an on-foot look of what these look like. So here we go. All right, guys, there you have it. This is the final product of my first customs. Let me know what you think down in the comments, what I could have done better, or what did you like about it, and what customs you want to see in the future. I am in a couple of weeks going to be making my own off-white pair of shoes. I'm going to let it be a surprise of what shoes it's going to be, and you guys are going to love them. I'm going to love them, you guys are going to love them, it's going to be fun. Alright guys, so if you have any questions about this video, or you want to see other videos like this, please drop a comment down below. Also, don't forget to smash the like button. And lastly, if you like this channel and you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. It's Scotty Restores Kicks, and I'm out.